that's the end of Gordon Greenwich. The clatter of stumps. And Lilly has struck the first blow with Greenwich bowled. West Indies 1 for 6.
It's a beautiful delivery from Dennis Lilly. Gordon Greenwich coming onto the front foot, but Lilly finding the gap between that bat and pad. And I'm certain that Dennis Lilly, if he can move that marker again, has a similar result. He'll keep on doing it. But you can see that ball move distinctively off the wicket and clean up those stumps. Beautiful delivery. And then Pascoe to come in for his third. Of course, the 6th over of the West Indies innings. Going to Vivian Richards. Oh, and there's a lovely drive through the covers by Richards. Richards just ambling up the wicket, anticipating it goes for 4 runs, and it does just that.
Lilly starting now his 4th over, 1 for 5 before this. And that's out, given out leg before. Misjudgment there by Richards. Ball not short enough to pull, and Lilly coming down the wicket and appealing and getting the wicket of Richards. And Lilly has struck again. It's 2 for 14.
Great start by the Australians, and this ball far too up. Pitch far too up for Richards to pull, and you can see him caught plumb in front in no man's land. Rodney Hogg. Goodness me.
Greg Chappell, pretty useful medium pace. But that's a little gift, the first ball.
And that's bowling round his legs. He's gone to the speed when Alan Border's got what Australia wanted. He's got the breakthrough. An attempted sweep by Desmond Haynes, missed it and bowled him round his legs.
Haynes putting his front foot way too far across there. You can see that he leaves his leg stump open and down it goes.
Catch!
Oh, that went straight through his hands from Clive Lloyd. He hit it pretty hard. It wasn't easy to have taken for Alan Border, but it could so easily have been a wicket.
Lloyd really drives the ball very hard, straight back at the bowler, and get a good example of that.
And he hasn't got it. He's out, caught and bowled for 49. 4 for 112.
Troyan looking to hit that one straight down the ground. Not quite getting to the pitch of it. You see Border delivering it from wide out. Troyan coming down the wicket. Putting it back, head high, and a good catch from Alan Border.
The Border to Lloyd. He's out, caught behind. Lloyd goes. Border's 3rd wicket. And Marsh jubilant there, taking the catch. And Lloyd is out for 16. The West Indies now 5 for 117 and in some trouble.
Alan Border in his 7th over now has 3 for 20, just outside the line of the off stump, and Clive Lloyd trying to give himself a room and trying to smash that ball through the vacant point area, and only succeeded in getting a touch to it, and Rodney Marsh doing the rest, taking it and jumping jubilantly into the air.
And that's gone. That's a typical Collis King shot. He's got 4 runs for it. Here's Alan Border's last ball, 10 overs, and this is the last ball of his 10th over. 3 wickets, well bowled. And that's gone into the outfield, and that could be 4. It is. He can deliver a good bouncer when he's ready. Rousing the crowd there.
Derek Murray ducking safely underneath it, plenty of time, and not a real venomous bouncer. You can see Rod Marsh takes it only knee high. The field being spread out for King. Greg Chappell prepared to give him the single, try and stop the 4. Only a 4 men in there, trying to save the single.
And there's trouble here. 2 men up there, all sorts of confusion, and eventually the batsmen get in. Well, the Australians certainly made a mess of that one.
That's an ounce of luck for the West Indies here. King looking for the single, just dabbing it down at square leg. David Hookes coming in quickly, King taking off, and Murray not responding at first, but then complete confusion reigns. The ball bouncing, hitting Rod Marsh in the pads and going behind him, and King ended up safely making his ground at the bowler's end. Let's have a look from the other end. The ball just about to come in. You can see King looking at the field, the ball coming in. Hitting Marsh. In fact, he ended up hitting the stumps, ricocheting off, so it was lucky that King did hold his ground, Tony.
Dropped it. And it would have been out there too as well, I reckon. So a double chance of one delivery.
Yes, things certainly happening now. Return catch from Rodney Hogg, just stuck out the left hand, not carrying, not staying there, and coming in the fieldsman.
Ball in, and it's 664 now with Thomas King gone. Bowl Pascoe. It's Pascoe's first wicket at a cost of 19 runs. Derek Murray's 21, 6 for 164.
Well, Pascoe bowling a perfectly straight delivery, King trying to murder it, and of course paying the penalty, hitting right across the line, middle stump, right out of the ground.
Yeah, that was a real haymaker, that one. Bowled, Derek Murray has gone. Bowled, Pascoe 27, 7 for 177. The Australians are on top here. They've done well on what is a perfect batting pitch.
A great piece of bowling by Lenny Pascoe. Dead straight, and once more he hits that middle stump, and really you can't ask for more. He's bowled a good line and a good length. And if you keep it straight and the batsmen have got to force it, when they miss it, you've got a wicket, and that's what happened to Lenny Pascoe.
An extraordinary sight. And in fact, he's going to get 2 runs for it. Atlas, 6 for 164, and now it's 7 for 187. That's a run out by a long, long way. Garner made his ground well. He hurtled down that pitch at the speed of sound, but unfortunately he hadn't taken into account that his partner Andy Roberts was watching where the ball had gone, which was straight into Rodney Marsh's glove. So there's a run out there on 187, which is the Australians' Devils number. And he scored 610 runs. And that's in the air, and there's a very good chance that will be out. It's nicely judged out there by Rick McCosker. And 9 wickets are down now for 193. Holding out for 2, caught McCosker, bowled Pascoe. Lenny Pascoe has 3 wickets, and Roberts is 16 not out. So that is the end of the West Indies innings for 193. This is how it came about. Lenny Pascoe knocking over the last man, Andy Roberts. I think they lost their way a little bit. They finished up with 193, and even though they lost some wickets in the middle, I thought they still should have got over the 200 mark. But still, they've got a fine fast bowling attack, and Irving Rosewater tells me that the Australian run rate needed is 3.88 per over to win. So we'll be back at 7 o'clock to resume this telecast when the Australians will be batting in their chase for 194 for victory in this B&H World Series Cup.
We have a change of bowling. It's Croft for Roberts.
And what a beautiful shot from Bruce Laird. You like that? Good shot, that, Ian. No doubt about that.
And that's clean bowled, beat him with the Yorker, the middle stump, flying out of the ground. And Bruce Laird beaten, probably by pace, and a very good delivery indeed.
Bruce Laird perhaps looking to hit that one across on the onside a little. Yes, we see him hitting across the line of the delivery, particularly as Croft bowls from out wide. He's trying to hit it through the onside, misses, loses middle stump.
And he's gone through him again. There's an appeal. Not out, says the umpire. And Greg Chappell puts both hands on his hips and looks as though to say, how dare you appeal against me.
It's good evening, Adelaide, and good evening, Greg Chappell. He's got two very good deliveries from Colin Croft. Croft, you see, just had a couple of Mexican jumping beans for dinner. Very excited about that, but Rocky Harris, the umpire, most unmoved. Greg Chappell is still there, yet to get off the mark.
And he does it in the most beautiful style one could expect. Bang, straight back, past the wicket, 4 runs all the way. Super shot from Greg Chappell.
Beautiful shot, 4 runs. Superb shot, typical Greg Chappell drive. The second we've seen from him, 1 straight and now 1 down the ground. He's gone this time. Caught behind Alan Border. So that's 3 for 52.
Alan Border flirting outside that off stump.
And it's hit past Roberts, through his hands in fact, and will go all the way, I think. West Indians are not quite as adept at that sliding tackle as the Australians are.
That's one of the best shots we've seen in this match. Wasn't all that short.
I'd have thought, Richie, there might be some justification for Clive to perhaps move one of those fields a bit straighter there and perhaps try and block off that one. They're getting one a ball at the moment.
It's a great hit. It's right up into the crowd. Many a mile up onto the hill. Beautifully timed. Super shot that from Kim Hughes. Just hang in there, son, until we win. That's the advice from Greg Chappell. He wasn't quite there.
Oh, that is a magnificent shot. He hit that beautifully in the middle of the bat, and it's gone 10 rows up into the hill. Really a fine shot. Beautifully timed by Kim Hughes. Down the wicket, right underneath it, followed through, and, oh, magnificent shot.
It's a controlled run from Kim Hughes. It also brings up his personal half-century. Kim Hughes on to 52. 51 runs required. He's made 52, and there's an appeal again. In fact, he's gone. It's clean bowled in. Viv Richards, and that's a wicket that the West Indies really needed. Kim Hughes just passing his personal 50, 52 in fact, and then Viv Richards breaking through.
David Hook's getting a marvellous reception from the crowd as he came out. Very popular cricketer. He's an attacking stroke maker, which the crowd loves. He's been in tremendous form. We see some of his young and better fans there. David probably plays natural game is the best thing for him. I just hope that he doesn't get too carried away with the crowd reaction. He's a marvellous stroke maker, but he's got time to play a few deliveries, get his eye in, pick the loose one if it's there and put it away.
And there's an appeal, and he's gone, he's missed it, and he's clean bowled. What a bad shot in by this young man, David Hooks, in this situation. Sweeping the ball off the wickets, middle stump going back. And that's a good shot. Big Joel Garner. They're going to go back for the third, and that's going to be Greg Chappell's 50. A good half-century there from the Australian skipper when things looked bad, and he came in.
And It's in the air, it's gone down, it's 4 runs. Dropping it short, and Greg Chappell swinging it down backward of square for 4.
Greg Chappell, top form, stripping that one off his hip. 2 bounces into the boundary.
Could make the winning hit. Not this time. Yes, it is. It's gone through Clive Lloyd. It's gone down to the boundary, engulfed in a swarm of spectators. Australia have won this first Benson and Hedges World Series Cup match by 5 wickets. Greg Chappell finishing with 74. And a fine victory for the Australians to start this season of international matches.